What if anxiety isn't really real? Think about this. Anxiety is actually a warning from the unconscious mind, or anxiety is a warning that you are focusing on what you don't want. So I have this really amazing technique that I do with people, and because, anxiety, it's basically looking in the future at an event and worrying about it and assuming that it's unsuccessful. So therefore, if you focus on that for so long, it can actually change the chemicals in your body. Now, if you go to a doctor, they're going to say the opposite, right? They're going to say that your chemicals are off balance and all these things and give you medication. Well, that's just a Band-Aid. It doesn't really actually get to the root of where the anxiety is actually coming from. It doesn't actually, why don't doctors actually know how our minds work and how we can actually focus on what we do want, therefore eliminating anxiety? So here's a little easy technique that you can use with yourself, okay? Go out. Now you need to be specific. What are you anxious about? So say, like I used to even get really anxious simply over my daughter's birthday party, putting that together and having it be successful. And I would think of all of the things I needed to get done in time, and then I'd worry and fret over all these little things. Well, when I first tried this out, I couldn't believe how it changed my motivation and changed my drive. So, and of course, someone that has anxiety that also may have secondary gain may not like listening to this video. So what secondary gain is it's when you actually gain something larger than getting rid of the problem. So for example, I would have anxiety, and it was really great because then people would hug me more, they'd give me attention more, and it was very unconscious. I really didn't understand or know what was going on, but it was an underlying gain. I was gaining attention. It wasn't positive attention, but I was gaining the attention that I needed, therefore causing me to have anxiety. So what you can do is you go 15 minutes after the successful completion of whatever it is. So say I have a training coming up and I have all these things in a week. I'm leaving Sunday and I have all of these things that I've got to get together and ready. And it started giving me a little bit of anxiety. So all I did was I went 15 minutes to the successful completion, after the successful completion of being ready for the training. So I leave Sunday. So I'm thinking, okay, 15 minutes after I'm in my car and everything's in my car, all said and done, and I'm starting to drive 15 minutes after. Then, after the 15 minutes of the successful completion of this event, you're gonna actually look back at yourself and you're gonna ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And it has to be positive learnings, and it has to be learnings for yourself. And they also can't use negations. So leave the word not out, because they have to be all positive internal representation. So as I look back 15 minutes after the successful completion of being in my car, driving off to go to Vegas on Sunday, I'm looking back at myself thinking, oh, these are my learnings. For example, I've got this, I've got everything in order. I remembered everything. I got everything in my car and I'm ready to go. And I got it all done. In fact, I had extra time. And then the feeling of anxiety completely leaves. Try it out. It's pretty magical, actually, as long as you let go of all secondary gain. Which you could ask yourself, what do I have to lose anyway? What do I have to lose? If there's something that you could lose, that could be the underlying issue. Then you got to get rid of that, okay? Anxiety is a very simple thing. It truly is just focusing on the unsuccessful completion of an event or whatever it is you are focusing on. So try this out. See if it helps you with your anxiety, because anxiety is simply a warning that you are focusing on what you don't want, and that's it. It's not that your chemicals are imbalanced. It's your mind and what you're focusing on, because that is what creates the chemicals, whether it's happy chemicals, it's chemicals of joy, peace, or you could be focusing on unsuccessful things or failures, or those types of things are going to create different types of chemicals in your body. And it's all in here. Everything is created in the mind first. So what if you were able to eliminate all anxiety and never have anxiety again? And if you did, that you could eliminate it within 5 minutes or less. How would that change your life? Have a great day, and put in the comments if this is helpful for you and what more would you like to learn from me. Okay, we'll see you around.